Okay, it's cookie making time. These are going to be the most delicious, addictive, non-nutritious, tasty peanut butter cookies ever. To start out, you're going to need 2 sticks of softened butter. This butter is not soft. You're going to have to leave butter out for about 2 hours, depending on your weather and your indoor climate. Soft butter. Squish. 1 cup of sugar, white sugar, and then 1 cup of brown sugar. This is dark brown sugar with extra molasses flavor. Notice, in order to properly measure brown sugar, you need to pack it. Brown sugar is too fluffy for its own good. So in order to precisely measure, you must pack. Once you have 2 sticks of softened butter, 1 cup brown sugar, and 1 cup white sugar, you're gonna dump it all together and mix furiously for an extended period of time if you don't have a stand mixer. You cannot overmix at this stage. The butter and sugar needs to be one consistent, beautiful, fluffy texture. Here it is a consistent color, however, it is not smooth and it has lumps of butter and sugar separately. It also has a very greeny texture, not smooth. Some more mixing. To the side here we have an example of what it used to look like. It is lightened in color, however, it is still very greeny. More mixing has happened. It is even lighter in color, and it feels smooth and creamy. Some grains are still evident because of the brown sugar. If you're using white sugar, it should be like an angelic cloud at this stage, but that's for other cookies, not peanut butter cookies. See how lusciously smooth and creamy it is. This is why this process is called creaming. It is now time to add the peanut butter. I use off-brand peanut butter, creamy, and it's going to be about half a jar, which is a cup, approximately. I don't like measuring it with a measuring cup because it's just messy and you get peanut butter everywhere. After mixing the peanut butter in, it's very smooth, creamy, and tasty, but don't eat it all up at this stage. It is time to add the vanilla and the egg. It's about 2 teaspoons of vanilla, but I just splash some in, 1, 2. 1 egg, beautiful, cage-free organic egg. Happy chickens make happier eggs. Blend that in. But don't overmix. After adding the egg, you have to be very careful not to overmix. You just want to mix until the parts are no longer distinguishable. It's time to add 2 cups of flour, approximately. But don't forget to add those 2 essential ingredients. Baking powder. About 2 teaspoons, 1, 2, and baking soda, about 1 teaspoon. Make sure you remember those before you finish mixing the flour so you don't overmix. Careful. Don't want to lose any flour from enthusiastic mixing. When it's all blended together, Then it is time to preheat your oven. Use 2 spoons to make little round-ish blobs of cookie, and then use a fork dipped in water so that it doesn't stick to smush all the cookies flat, which is essential for even baking. Put these lovely unbaked cookies into the oven for 10 minutes. If you make larger cookies, it'll take a little bit longer. Voila! They're slightly brown around the edges, and they look absolutely delicious. I'm going to move these off the cookie sheet, and then make more cookies, because it's going to take about 5 sheets worth to make them all. But it's worth it because they're delicious, and you can share with your friends and enjoy them with milk.